Dog, it's so tough out there for the young man right now, but the first mistake that they make is you want to go chase a bag instead of chase the game. Mm-hmm. Chase the game. The game got the bag. Mm-hmm. Don't chase the bag ain't got the game. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Chase the game, because that's going to sustain you for a moment. This right here is going to maintain you forever. And they chasing the wrong thing. I'd rather chase a place that's going to give me the game, that's going to teach me how to be a man, that's going to teach me about this money, that's going to hold me accountable and make sure I'm disciplined. Not just the bag.
Right there. Press pause right there, Peggy. Go to the next clip.
Yep. And even as we pause this, Cam, right now, Colorado sits, from December 30th, Colorado sits as one of the highest teams with the most transfers, number 6, tied for number 6 on that list. And next up, we have Tom Brady with his thoughts.
Would Tom Brady have finished his career at Michigan if the rules were the same then as they are now?
It's such a hypothetical situation. The only thing I can answer is to say that based on what my experience was, I wouldn't want it any other way. My college experience was very challenging. It was very competitive. The lessons I learned in college, certainly about competition, those traits transformed my life as a professional. I was ready to compete against anybody because the competition in college toughened me up so much that I had a self-belief and self-confidence in myself that whatever I was faced, I could overcome that. And I think if we take that away from a young student athlete to say, you know what, I know it's tough to compete, but what we're gonna do, before you have to compete, we're actually gonna put you somewhere else so that you don't have to compete, that is absolutely the wrong thing to do to it.
I think as we kind of unpack this transfer dilemma that we're seeing happen in real time, the obvious issue that we have to voice is we need a commissioner, or we need certain sanctions in the college football, basketball landscape that will mitigate these things from happening, because it has gotten out of control.
Yeah.
I'm always reminded about what I went through when I was in college, because I had issues with coaches, but I still stayed. I had to stay. I had issues with schemes. I had to stay. I had issues with things weren't going my way, but I had to stay. A lot of times these kids are so quick to flight a situation rather than to seeing a situation through. I would give any game to a potential pro prospect, and understanding this development is essential for you to be the best version of yourself. I give an example of a pencil.
Okay.
When you first get a pencil, it's shiny. I'm talking about the number 2 pencil, Peggy, that we had to, write on in the school.
Orange, yep.
The yellow,
Yellow.
Orange.
I mean, they done changed the colors a little bit.
No, they ain't never changed no color to a pencil, Peggy. A pencil universal color has always been yellow.
Yellow number 2 pencil,
with the green
with the
stripe,
green stripe and the red
eraser.
Exactly.
Huh? See, I ain't had too much good erasers. I had to have my other eraser on the side. See, my eraser that was attached to my pencil was black, kind of like your black toenail.
Yeah, I got your toenail.
But needless to say, Peggy, I use the example of a pencil. When you look at that pencil thinks it's the best pencil in the pack.
Yeah.
That pencil don't get to tell me that. That pencil becomes the best pencil in the pack by what it's able to go through in the pencil sharpener. If a pencil could actually talk, if it could actually make noise, do you think that it will be comfortable? Do you think it would be laughing? Do you think that it will be in a very pleasurable situation when it's going through a sharpener, whether a manual sharpener or an automatic sharpener?
Yeah.
No, it would not.
No, it wouldn't.
If I could assume what that pencil was going through, it's a lot of heartache and pain.
Oh,
it's
sure.
a lot of tension. It will be a lot of screaming. It will be a lot of yelling.
for sure.
It'll be a lot of no, take me out, take me out. But when you take that pencil out, bling, it's so sharp.
It is.
The best version of itself. Because it went through something. A lot of times these kids that's going through these transfer portals, they run from the pencil sharpener.
Oh, yeah.
That pencil sharpener may be advancing yourself to get through tough coaching, tough situations. What are you going to do? You scared to compete? Hey, bro, you a receiver, another person a receiver. Let's compete. You a quarterback, it's another quarterback. Let's compete. You're getting distracted by NIL evaluation. You're getting distracted by the money or the bag. Understand that even when Brady was in school, Brady didn't have no when Deion was in school, Deion didn't have no collector that he
Cam was in school.
When I was in school, didn't have no collector that we had to negotiate with. Man, we had to get jobs.
Oh.
We had to go try to find ways to do extra things to make money.
Yeah.
Right? As volunteers. There were ways that you could do certain things to get paid compliantly the right way.
Yeah.
Some got paid more than most. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
My thing is, when you start to ask certain players of why you are transferring, it becomes even more alarming. So you mean to tell me you was playing and you transferring? Why y'all doing that?
Yeah.
Some kids will tell you, oh, I'm going to get more money. They giving me X amount of dollars. But you in a position to potentially be a first-day pick, bro.
Got the right system around you, making you look great.
Oh my goodness. You're chasing a quick bag rather than to chase the generational bag in the league.
That's sight versus vision, bro.
Come on, man.
But a lot of these players too, just to your reference of a number 2 pencil, a lot of these kids now are mechanical pencils. And what I mean by that, it's just a quick fix. You press down, break it, pop up just like that.
When you ain't got no more, you try to go back to the store and get no. Their intentions are different.
Yeah.
See, our challenge was always to make money, but the love of the game was garnered through, man, listen, I'm becoming an expert at the quarterback position. I'm becoming an expert at the DB position as a shooting guard, as a point guard. I'm learning the game. Yeah. I've been under this same coach for 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 years. I know now I can go master the scheme.
Yeah.
These kids are in one scheme their freshman year, another scheme their sophomore year, another scheme their junior year, and another scheme their senior year.
They're not growing.
How are you being properly developed? So when you start to unpack that, most kids, and I say most, because the only type of time that I'm giving grace to the players that are in the transfer portal is when it's a circumstance where you say, I'm behind somebody that I know I'm not going to play.
Yeah.
No matter how much I perform, I'm not going to play.
They're shoo-in.
He's just respectfully better than me. Or his situation is better than mine. I don't have the time to wait. Other times, you got a person that's saying, man, I want to go make more money. I'm a backup over here, but if I still stay, I could potentially be, but over there, man, they going to give me more money. What are we doing? It's a lot of things that if I have the attention to speak to a person that's in the transfer portal, I would tell you this, young man, young woman, that's deciding to take their talents elsewhere. Really analyze and ask yourself, is the situation that you're in or you're leaving, why didn't it work? I challenge you to take accountability to say, hey, I wasn't showing up to meetings on time. I really wasn't mature enough to understand what the coach was requiring from me. Oh man, this is what players would say. Oh, the coach don't like me. He always giving me a hard time. Yeah. You're showing up late. When you come to the meetings, you look high. When you come into, bro, you can't be a rapper, a street dude, and a football player. Yeah. It don't match. You got to choose one or the other, not any, many, miny, mo, depending on what the day is.
Facts.
You look disengaged when you at practice, and when you are in practice, you don't know what you're supposed to do. So of course this coach gonna give you a hard time. But guess what? That's not to say that you can't mature enough to understanding it if you stay in that system. Because I was a product of that. I was a person that went through a system that just was the can't get right. Cam, golly, you late again, bro. You don't get tired of waking up at 4 a.m. You don't get tired of doing Saturday workouts for punishment. Man, bro, you don't get tired of your parents getting called.
No.
You about to get kicked out the team. Then when you start to realize, it's like, hold on. You mean to tell me if I just do everything I'm supposed to do that this coach is asking me to do, I'm good? Cool. Hey, what time does meeting start, coach? 7:30. Cool, I'll be here at least 7:15, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because I know me. I ain't a morning person. So I'm going to get in there, get comfortable, pick my seat out. And then when I got to the league, probably the second or third year, I started realizing, hold on. If I need to stay up in meetings, let me get engaged in these meetings. Let me start writing down notes. Let me ask questions in these type of meetings. That keeps my mental engaged.
Yeah.
A lot of these players, they don't know how to be a professional. And that's why I challenge. And a lot of these players will not acknowledge the fact that they were not their best version of themselves. That's why that coach giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
So grow up, homeboy. Grow up, sir. And realize the grass ain't always greener on the other side. Because when you enter, you may not have the ability to re-enter
That's true.
that door that you went out.